Mom, can I ask you something?
Listen, Brad, I'm tired of coming home and finding this place looking like a pigsty. Turn off that stupid box and clean it up right away.
I'll do it after the show.
No, now! What are you doing watching TV? Don't you have any homework?
Give me a break.
You're not the only one that lives here, you know, and don't you dare leave this place in such a mess when I'm gone this weekend.
I didn't even get a chance to ask her about having a party on Saturday. What's the point? She never says yes anyway. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow.
Hi.
Hey, Cindy, how are you?
Great. Look, Brad, can you help me out with some homework?
Homework?
Yeah, I need your math assignment.
Look, Mr. Patterson's been giving me funny looks. I think he suspects something.
Don't worry, I'll make it different enough so he'll never know.
Look, I'm not happy about lending you my homework anymore.
Come on, Brad. Just this once.
That's what you always say.
Listen, Brad, if you don't, I just might have to tell Patterson I caught you snitching on my work.
You wouldn't.
What do you think I am? Come on, you big nerd, hand it over. You're a sweetheart. So is everything cool for the party Saturday night?
Yeah. Is everyone coming?
Yeah, sure. I'll bring the whole gang. You just keep giving me your homework, boy. You'll be cool.
Look, that's another thing. This party better not get out of control. My mom would flip.
You haven't told her, have you? Loosen up, man. See you Saturday night.
She's done it again. No wonder everyone thinks I'm a nerd. Such a pushover. This party better not get out of hand. I'm never going to be popular.
Just chilling on top of the hill. One man mathematics. Showing brothers how we get down.
Brad, did you have a party here last night?
Mom, what are you doing home?
I'm gone one night and you do this behind my back.
What's the point in asking you anything anyway? All you ever do is say no.
You didn't even try. Look at this carpet.
I'll get it cleaned, okay?
Brad, this is the last straw.
Hey man, I hate all this conflict. This is too depressing. I want a happy ending.
Brad, this is the last straw. What would Brad say? What would Brad say?
Excuse me, are you the scriptwriter?
Who are you?
I'm Brad. I'm one of your characters.
How did you get out of the video? I haven't even finished writing your lines.
I walked out through the camera.
I don't believe it. You're taller than I imagined. But pretty cute. Almost real.
I am real. Look, I just want some better lines.
Of course you're real. I'm Maria.
Okay.
You seem worried. What's the problem?
My mom hates me. Cindy manipulates me. I feel like a loser.
Come, sit down. Tell me about your mom.
She thinks I'm a failure, that I always watch TV, and that I never do my homework.
So you think she doesn't understand you?
She treats me like a toddler. She never gives me any responsibility. We used to be really close.
And you'd like to be close to her again?
You're the scriptwriter. Why can't you just rewrite it and fix all this conflict?
Have you ever heard of conflict resolution?
What's that?
Skills for resolving conflict. It's really about communicating.
Okay, I'm listening.
Good, I get to play teacher. Come on. Okay, lesson 1, active listening. Conflicts come about because we all have different needs. So active listening helps you to understand what the other person really needs. Like I just listened to you.
Go on, teacher.
It's really quite simple. You show the other person that you care about them. You ask open questions to get them talking. Then you reflect back on what they've said to make sure they've got it right. And then you don't offer advice.
What are open questions?
That's one. They're all the what, when, where, why questions. Let me give you an example. Would you like things to be different with your mom?
Yes.
End of story. But if I asked an open question like, how would you like things to be different with your mom?
I'd say I haven't been listening to my mom. If only I could do it again.
I think you've come to the right place. Let's see if this works.
Mom, you sound really upset. What's wrong?
I've had this terrible day at work and done all this shopping as well. I just can't stand this mess when I get home.
I'm sorry you feel that way. What happened at work?
It's that terrible Fred. I'm sure he wants me sacked.
You really think he'll make you lose your job?
Yes, I do.
You sound so worried.
I am. I can't afford to lose that job.
I'm with you.
So when I get home, I like to leave all those problems behind, and I just can't relax when this place is a mess. So what can we do about this?
Excuse me a minute. We did it. We actually talked.
Excellent!
No wonder she's so stressed out. She really thought that she'd lose her job.
You heard where she was coming from.
But we still haven't sorted out that fight about cleaning up.
We heard your mom's needs. What about your needs?
I need to chill out after school and be trusted to clean it up later.
But you also need to get along with your mom. Come to my couch. Okay, let's do this pretending that I'm your mom. Brad, I'm sick of coming home and finding this place a pigsty.
Mom, I hate being shouted at and I hate you telling me what to do.
Whoa, that's a bit aggressive, Brad. You want to put the facts first and try not to get your mom on the defensive.
That's what always happens.
Well, listen, we learned something in my conflicts resolution class that might help you out a bit. Fill in the blanks here. When blank happens, I feel blank and I'd like blank.
Give me an example.
Okay. When my characters jump out of the video, I feel sorry for them and I'd like to help them. Try it again pretending I'm your mom.
Okay. When you blow up at me, I feel really angry. Stop the shouting.
Let's try that again without using you. You don't want to be blaming her. You want to tell her what you'd like without being demanding.
When I'm shouted at, I feel angry and upset. I'd like to be able to talk about this with you calmly.
Great, and while you're at it, just throw a party. Just joking, but that was good, Brad. I think you're getting the hang of it. You're being hard on the issue, soft on the person.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. Beat me up, Scotty. When I come home from school, I'd like to be able to relax, take some time off, get a bite to eat, and be trusted to clean up on my own time.
So this is about trust.
Yes. So, what's the problem for you?
When I find the kitchen in a mess, I feel it's being left for me to clean up. So I get angry. It needs to be cleaned up before we can start dinner.
Mom, I know you work really hard. It's my mess. Why can't you just leave it for me?
If I knew you were going to clean it up, that would be okay.
What if I had to clean it by a certain time? That way we could start dinner together.
As long as I know the mess isn't being left for me to fix later, I could live with that.
Great. Hard life as a script writer.
Somebody's got to do it. How'd it go with your mom?
Pretty good. I think we really got what we wanted.
A win-win situation.
What do you mean?
Okay, let's say we both want this orange. What could we do?
We could cut it in half.
But that would mean we were both giving up something for peace. That's compromising. How could we both get what we want?
There's only one orange.
You're jumping too quickly to try and find a solution. Let's go back to needs. What do you need this orange for?
To make juice?
Well, I want to make a cake. I only need the rind. A win-win situation.
But what if we both want the same thing?
Well, then you be creative about your solutions. Like, let's say we both wanted to make juice. We could add water to make 2 glasses.
Or we could drink something else.
Or we could buy some more oranges. A win-win situation is about continually going back to people's needs. And you want to work with the person instead of against them.
Like with my mom.
Exactly. You responded to her instead of reacted against her. And you both came up with the solution together, which means you're both more likely to stick to it.
Okay, Smarty, I got one for you. How do I get a win-win situation with Cindy? Because right now, I'm a loser.
I thought you might ask that. Let's try it again. And this time, tell her how you feel.
I need your assignment.
Look, Cindy, when people copy out my homework, I feel resentful. Because I put a lot of work into this, and I want my work recognized as my own. I don't like cheating.
Well, I need your math assignment, Brad.
Is that really what you need?
Of course not, you idiot. I just need to pass math. Come on, Brad. I won't go to your party Saturday night.
Actually, there is no party on Saturday. I'm canceling it.
Brad, you are a nerd.
You know what? Why don't we work through this together so that you can finish it when you get home?
Yeah, right. You don't seem to understand that I don't know how to do this assignment.
What can you do if the other person doesn't want to play ball?
Whoa, you scared me.
Sorry. What if someone doesn't want to cooperate?
Sometimes it takes time. You know, people like to hang on to conflict. At least you got her not to copy your homework.
You know, I didn't really listen to Cindy's needs. I tried to jump to a solution too quickly. Oh well. Better go back.
Brad, you are a nerd. Come on now, give me your homework.
Cindy, you used to be good at math. What is it you seem to have the trouble with?
Who cares?
I do.
All right. Algebra. That's where I lost the plot, and I've gone backwards ever since.
So what do you want to do now?
Copy your homework? No. I guess what I'd really like to do is, I don't know, get caught up so I don't get even further behind.
Well, you got the brains for it.
Really? Get out of here.
You could do it.
Well, the problem is I've been under so much pressure from my dad. He would kill me if he found out I was bombing out.
Oh, I know how that feels. So do you have any ideas on how to catch up?
Well, maybe if I talk to my dad, he could help, or I could get some outside help.
How about for now, we work on it together. That way you can finish it when you get home.
What's in it for you?
Well, this could help me too. 2 heads are better than 1. And this way I could also handle my own work. Friends?
What have I got to lose? Friends.
Hey, thanks a lot, Maria.
No problem. You know, we can't stop conflict from happening. Conflict's a part of everyday life.
It's how you handle it.
Right. So I guess you won't be needing me anymore.
There is one last thing.
Hey, no, wait! That's mine! That's mine! That's mine! Hey, that's mine!